morning, I am joined by attorney Zack England from Warren and Griffin, and we're discussing DUI laws. Great to have you here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a new year, so hopefully there were some partying going on, and we were on the road some. Unfortunately, I hate being on the road on New Year's Eve, but we did see some. We actually saw, unfortunately, an accident. It didn't look too serious, but you know, you always think, oh gosh, I hope that there wasn't any DUI involved in that situation. But Tennessee is known for really coming together, being very strict on these laws. Is that right?
Yeah, they are. And Tennessee mandates what you call DUI minimums,
right.
Which is a situation that if you are convicted of a first-time offense of DUI, you're going to have mandatory jail time. You're going to have mandatory fines and fees to pay, as well as losing your license for up to a year. So, yeah, Tennessee has come down pretty hard in the last couple of years on DUIs.
Right. Okay. So this morning, what are kind of some things that we want to, reiterate? You said around the new year. Unfortunately, I guess your office probably gets some phone calls because if you are pulled over, you said it's important to have that representation, though, especially, I guess, if it's the first time.
Absolutely. You run the risk with a DUI of not only the criminal side of things, but also the civil side of things. You're looking at possible jail time, obviously, depending on the severity of the case. If you've injured someone or if you've caused a wreck in addition to your DUI, you could be facing even more jail time, but more importantly, you may be in a situation where that person you've injured has the right to come against you civilly. You may be opening yourself up to what's called punitive damages or punishing damages, so to speak. And if you have insurance, first off, your insurance is going to really skyrocket on your premium. You may be dropped, but more importantly, your insurance may not be able to protect you in a situation where you are popped with punitive damages from a jury.
All right, and will that insurance continue to go up then for several years? I mean, it'll probably take it a while to go down then.
Yeah,
as well.
Absolutely, because rightly or wrongly, an insurance company is going to look at you as a financial risk if you have a DUI tag to you, and you may be eligible for what's called SR22 insurance. Not every company sells that or offers it, but it's a very expensive route of insurance to have to go.
Okay, and let's talk about refusing a breathalyzer. Some people have said that they, you can refuse that. Can you get into some trouble if you do that, though?
You certainly can. You have the right to refuse that. The issue becomes that you're violating what's called implied consent. And when you agree to drive on these roads with a Tennessee driver's license, you're agreeing to that implied consent. And if you break that, it's a civil fine, actually, so you're running the risk of up to a year without your license. It is one extra hurdle, I guess, if the state has to prove their case. Remember, you're arrested for suspicion of DUI. They still have to prove their case in a court of law. It's kind of a double-edged sword. You're opening yourself up to a possible hard year of some really strained driving privileges, but it is one extra thing the state will have to prove on their case. Okay,
and so you would say, though, your advice would be if you have been pulled over for this, though, probably definitely just knowing your rights and seeking that professional help. Do you meet with people, just have like a free consultation that they can come in and present the case to you?
Absolutely. I think anyone who's faced with a threat of DUI needs to at least seek some sort of advice on the front end. Make your own decision past that. I never want to tell somebody, preemptively, here's what you need to do in case of a DUI, because every case is different. Keep in mind that a police officer can, justify his arrest for a number of reasons, your breath, your vision, things like that. So he's got a lot to work with.
All right, so definitely best advice is to stay safe. I know Mark, he's on here a lot talking about text and drive, do not drink and drive, but if you have gotten yourself in trouble, you can definitely contact them for a free consultation. The number is 423-265-HURT, and you can find out more, too, about them at warrenandgriffin.com. Thanks for that advice this morning, some great tips there. And we do have some great meal tips straight ahead on Let's Chat, so stick around. We'll be right back.